Hey, what's up guys? Another basic video. Today I want to keep it really short and simple. Just get the main key points out of this video today. So in today's video we're going to talk about how you can get the right foods when you're going out grocery shopping, what to buy, how do I not be so overwhelmed with food choices and things like that. So I'm going to keep it really basic for you guys now, and yeah, we're going to start off by assuming that your goal is obviously weight loss, getting toner, building more definition and things like that. So ultimately that is the plan and the end goal. And so what we're going to do is cater the food types around that goal. So the first thing you do is make always a grocery list. Make sure you're writing it down and make sure you know what you're after. Okay. The second thing is when you enter the grocery store, make sure you're shopping outside the aisles and not inside, because most of the time there isn't anything good or valuable inside the aisles. You think about all the fresh fruit, all the meats, and all the other vegetables and things like that. They're usually on the outside aisle. Everything in the inside is usually packaged, it's either processed, and you want to really stay away from that. So the next thing we're going to focus on is when you're looking at ingredients, make sure you can pronounce them. If you have an ingredient that you can't even pronounce, that's 14 letters or more long, don't buy it, because most of the times they're either added preservatives, either chemicals or preservatives that's in it. So you don't want any of that stuff. Make sure the ingredient list that you buy is simple. Read it, and if you can't understand what that word says, it's probably not going to be good and beneficial for the body. It's going to take more energy for your body to process it and break it down, causing you to feel more lethargic, more fatigued, and I just stay clear from that. I'd recommend clients keep it really simple. Check your list of ingredients and make sure they're really basic. Moving on to other things like meat. What kind of quality meat should I buy? Always look at grass-fed. If it's organic, gluten-free, you want to make sure that's also grass-fed as well. There's a difference between grass-fed meat, and there's also a difference between grain-fed meat. And lately my family, especially my mum, has been really good at picking out the grass-fed stuff. She's been really conscious and keeping an eye on grass-fed. But I want to add in an extra little step here. Make sure it's grass-fed and grass-finished, because there are times where the cattle can actually have grass-fed meat, but then in the last couple of months before they actually bring it in, they actually feed it grains. So grains is not a good thing, because our body can ingest too many grains. In terms of the omega-3 and omega-6 ratios, grains have a lot of omega-6s. So when animals eat those grains, we ingest more omega-6s than we usually do. So the ratio is supposed to be around 2 to 1, but what we're finding in modern society now, that the ratio is roughly 20 to 1. So that's way too many grains. That's causing things like inflammation and things like that in the joints in the body, and we want to balance that out by having more omega-3 stuff, which is obviously anti-inflammatory, while the other one's pro-inflammatory. Okay, so make sure you're doing that. To summarize, shop outside the aisles. Make a list before that. Shop outside the aisles. Make sure you can read the ingredients, and there's no added preservatives and chemicals and hormones in there as well. When you're buying meat, make sure they're grass-fed and grass-finished as well, and always make sure they're as clean as possible, not processed. Make sure they're organic and gluten-free there, guys. So I'm going to finish there. Hopefully you enjoyed another one of these video rants, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.